It's all good.
All right. I'm Actionmf Jackson, and this is how I got gangster with my motherfucking health.
That's right. So we just gonna sift through it, you guys. You know, on this channel right here, that's what we gonna talk about. We want to talk to real people on how they getting gangster with their health, or how they then got gangster with their health. I mean, a lot of you guys know my story, so we about to learn my brother right here, Actionmf Jackson. So I'm gonna just let you go ahead and just take it away, man. I'm gonna ask some questions here and there when I feel the need to jump in there.
For sure. All right. Well, shit. I guess it started as far back as when I was a kid. My dad was an athlete. He always been the type to always be working out and shit, taking care of himself.
Okay.
We had injuries that motherfuckers were saying he wasn't gonna come back from, like blew out his knee, tore his Achilles tendon. You know, rehab that shit, came back balling on him again. So it's kind of in my nature to really take care of myself and to be just ready to go at all times, you know. That's to keep ourselves healthy so we can go all the time. You know, people think that they go to work and they use whatever tools they got at work, like maybe their computer or maybe they fucking hammering nails and shit. But the number one tool you always got to use, that's always going to be used, is your body. It's you.
You're right.
You know? Without that shit, you can't touch none of the other shit. So I used to play football, little middle school football and shit. I wasn't any good at it, but I started working out then, and that's one thing that stuck with me. I didn't stick with the sports, but I stuck with the working out. So I carried that on with me up into and out of the Navy. And I was still doing a little working out, little in and out shit.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Where was your mind at mentally to kind of keep the consistency with that going?
Like I said, man, we was always just trained to go. Because like I said, my dad was an athlete. You know, he was always, ready to go.
Right.
Always ready for action.
And that's how he kind of had you guys.
Yep.
You got older brothers or?
Nope.
Okay.
2 younger sisters. But hell
okay.
Yeah. It was just
all ready to go, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay,
well,
right.
They're not into with working out like I am, but, we all, for the most part, yeah. Okay. But, let me see. But that was the main thing up through there, just being ready to do for anything, ready for whatever. So, eventually, after I got out of the Navy, I got my personal training certificates and shit like that. So this is when I really started to get into my health,
Okay.
And working out and that kind of thing. They say you need a lot of protein, so I was eating chicken every day. That was the time I was eating chicken every single day. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, that shit had me feeling fucked up. I was straight, man. It's a process called gluconeogenesis. If you just eat nothing but protein and no carbs, your body will take the excess protein and use that shit for energy. And this fucking bodybuilder taught us that shit, and I was doing that, and I was cool. It wasn't until I really got into entrepreneurship and met the monk and really started getting into my spiritual side that I really decided, all right, well, maybe the foods that I'm eating are blocking me, are keeping me from reaching my height.
Let me ask you this. Tell the people what you mean when you said meet the monk. Tell the people what you mean.
Oh, for sure. Well, along this fucking ride, when I really started getting into my entrepreneurship, life started moving fast. And throughout the course of a year, I met these millionaires. I got into these mastermind events for these businesses. And at one of these mastermind events, this special guest for these 3 days was this monk. And he was in there just pretty much giving us the fucking game, giving us his wisdom. And at the end of the shit, I asked him well, what would you say would be the best thing to take from this and share with the world? And he was like, happiness. So after that, I was I really made it my main thing to help people be happy and shit. Yeah.
And we know you stay lit, man. You've been on the show before.
Right.
Right. It's real high energy. But you know what, man? One thing I will say, I used to work in sales. So one thing that I will say is that energy is contagious. If somebody walk in a room and they're like, hey, what's up? What's going on? It's yo, I mean, it really don't do nothing. But if you come in and you hey, what's up? What's going on? And that's one thing, high energy is very contagious and it gets into people and people like it. A person can be having a down day, and you come in and you smack them in the face with that energy and it's whoa. And they love it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And that's why I kicked this lit shit, man. a lot of people, this is like a tangent off to the side, but a lot of people, they go places and instead of emitting their own vibe, they just absorb what's there. So if you're in a room with a bunch of people having a shitty day and you go and you just absorb their shit, then you feeling bad too. So I'm like, fuck that shit, man. I bring my own shit. I kick my own shit. So where the fuck I go? If it's clouds in that motherfucker, I come in, be in the light, be in the motherfucking sunshine. So I'm going to do that, and motherfuckers going to catch on. You know, because the high energy, the high vibe will always trump the low vibe. But you got to hold tight to that shit.
Okay.
So back to the whole thing about the food. I seen on Instagram somewhere like, if you eating meat, it can mess with your intuition or mess with your spirituality, some shit like that. So I decided to try it. Because really, everything I do, I don't just take people's word for shit. I try everything. You know, if it work, it work. If it don't, then fuck it. So after taking, doing no meat for 30 days and really getting down meditation and sun gazing, and I was going hard for like a minute. I seen like, during a meditation, I seen a number, and I had never seen that before. It happened, like it just flashed. When I looked that shit up as an angel number, it was 457. It said some shit like, the things you've been doing to make yourself stronger spiritually have been working. Keep up the good work, that kind of shit. So that's when I really was like, okay, that's this kind of deal. And that was just the beginning of that shit, because when I turned 27, I decided that I was going to reverse back to 25 and then just live out the rest of my life from there. So the main thing when it comes to aging and shit like that, one thing that everybody has in common is we motherfuckers been eating since birth. Eating. So think about how the wear and tear that you put on your organs over time from eating. They never get a break.
Correct.
So I started getting more into fasting, intermittent fasting, regular ass fasting, and just eating a lot less and doing a lot more nutrients. Because when you're hungry, your body not like, oh, give me food. Your body want the nutrients in the food.
Right.
So me, I'm an Aries. I like efficiency. If I can cut out middleman, I get rid of all them motherfucking ass. So if I get rid of the food and get the nutrients without the food, then I can spare my organs the work, and I can still get my nutrients and still be active and shit like that.
Right.
I ain't got to be using energy digestion. I can use my energy for other things, being lit, healing my body in other ways. So at this point, I've pretty much cut out a lot of the solid food. I eat between 4 and 8 on a regular day. I try to fast on Sundays. Sometimes I'll be like, fuck it, man, I ain't fasting today. But on Sundays is my usual fast. I just got off with like 3-day fast. And when I do fast, I do straight nutrients, like herbs and shit like that, plants. And shit like that. It was like little to no calories, but my body's still getting those.
Let me ask you something. For the people out there that's maybe interested, do you have something maybe on your page as far as like maybe if they want to do a fast or anything like that, something that they could?
I sure don't. The only thing I got on my page right now is my daily consulting, like consulting days.
Well, there you go. Right.
Break the content down. Consulting day is 360, but if you come off, if you seen this video and you come to me and mention Gangsta Holistic, I'll give you 2 consulting days for 360. There you go.
There you go.
That's the plug.
And that's why I gotta tune in. That's why you gotta tune in.